This is the brief homily for the 24th of May. Please read the readings before listening to the homily. If you're joining in a novena between Ascension Day and Pentecost Sunday, well, the first reading shows you're in good company. That's what the apostles and the others are doing in the upper room. They are spending days in prayer in between the ascension of Jesus and the gift of the Holy Spirit. When it speaks of Jesus' brothers there, along with Mary and the other women and the apostles, it doesn't mean Mary had other children. Brothers, the word meant in Aramaic, translated into Greek, translated into English, meant male relatives, close male relatives of the same generation. So we would use two different words to mean the same thing. We'd call some brothers and some cousins, but no, they use the one word brothers to mean both sorts of relative. In that gospel, we might imagine, as Jesus speaks of the glory that he wants the Father to give him now, that it's something he said after the resurrection, looking forward to the ascension. But no, the occasion is the Last Supper. The next thing that happens is the agony in the Garden of Gethsemane, the arrest, the humiliation, the suffering and the death on the cross. Jesus sees it all as part of his glory. Now glorify me. And then they leave the house to go to Gethsemane. He understands that what he endures for being faithful to the mission the Father has given him is part of his glory. We can see how the second reading takes that up. That suffering that comes upon us because we're faithful to Jesus, suffering that comes to a person because they do what's right and speak the truth, is to be recognized as a glory. Now, truly, our fullness in glory won't come until our share in the resurrection of the dead, till we too have that risen life that Jesus now enjoys. But we mustn't think of those sufferings that the faithful endure as trivial, as something just to be forgotten. They will be, to use an old term, they will be jewels in our crown. Look at the example he gives, that if you're called Christian, that was a slur, an insult. It wasn't said by anyone who was friendly to you when they called you a Christian. It was said in a mocking way. I suppose the best equivalent we might come up with was if today we were called a Jesus freak or a Jesus nutter. The person speaking might intend it as an insult. That second reading says, you embrace it as a glory. If we are called names for believing in Jesus, rejoice in it.